Right then, this is a quick walk around video for a lovely looking car. This is a Honda CR-V. It's a 2-litre EX automatic, 14 plate with just 45,000 miles on the clock. Finished in black with the side steps, high level rear spoiler and this optional front grille. It looks absolutely stunning. Although I don't normally do my videos here, unfortunately they're doing some work where we are, so I've had to been relegated to this spot, but it'll suffice. Front of the car, so just wait for the car to go by. Front of the car really clean. That front grille looks fantastic on the vehicle. Lights and lenses are completely clear and intact, no cracks or condensation. Bonnet really clean. I can't see a stone chip that's obvious on there at all. Near side, passenger side, absolutely mirror smooth in the panels. Near side front alloy, one that should take all the bashing, shows nothing on there at all, no marks. Panels absolutely superbly clean. Near side rear alloy, again, lovely condition. And my favourite angle when they've got the side steps and the high level spoiler from the back 3/4. Really smart looking car. And come around the back, again, bumper corners all very clean. Around the offside, driver's side. Again, fantastically clean in the panels, no obvious indentations that I can see. Offside rear alloy, again in superb condition there. And final alloy, again, absolutely fantastic. Just a tiniest bit of curbing on that one. It's the only one that's got anything on it at all. But it really is in fantastic condition. It's coming into the boot area now. Absolutely massive boots on the CR-Vs, of course. 60/40 fold in the rear seats with those quick release levers there. It's coming into the back now. Absolutely amazing amounts of leg room. Front seats are set for me, and being 6 foot tall, that means I'm not cheating, because that's about the least you'll get in terms of leg room. Leatherwork is in absolutely super condition as well. Not always the case with CR-Vs. They are family cars and could be very heavily used, but this one's been given a very easy life. Front passenger door card, all nice and clean. Passenger seat in the front there, again in really lovely order. Finally come to the driver's door card, again all lovely and clean. Likewise, footwell areas really clean and tidy. And the driver's seat, again in absolutely fantastic condition. So inside the car now, as always, engine running, so dashboard can be seen illuminated. Dashboard looks in super condition. It's lovely interior. Sat nav, as you can see there, working properly. Pop it into reverse. You get that lovely clear gridded parking camera, all working exactly as it should. And the video doesn't, and it certainly doesn't in this case, do justice to it. We're getting a little bit late in the afternoon, so it can be a bit murky. I do apologise. And then you've got 45,743 miles. There are no warning lights on the dashboard at all. Finally, just to show you, owner's manual pack and lock and wheel nut key, both here and present with the car. Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for a Honda CR-V 2-litre EX automatic. This particular car is registered from memory FY14JZW and mileage of 45,717 miles recorded. The reason we do all of our videos is very simple. It's just to ensure that if anyone's looking online, they get to see the car we're advertising actually in operation, which we feel is hugely important because it gives us opportunity to let you know of any issues. As I said, you know, we've travelled many times ourselves to go and see cars which have looked perfectly good, only to get there and find out when you drive them there's an issue which you'd much rather know about before setting off. So hence that's why we do it. So coming to the car itself, as you'll know hopefully from the walk around video and the test drive, the advert, a lovely car, this one, absolutely lovely, benefiting massively from, you know, if you really want to be a little bit sort of careful with your money, it's got the LPG conversion done to it, professionally done, so which really does make a huge difference to the fuel economy. You don't have to use it, just drive it normally, or benefit from it and lower your fuel costs. But engine starts instantly, settles completely smooth, even idle. There are no warning lights on the dashboard at all. relating to the engine or any other part of the car. Temperature gauge running at a third, which is exactly where it's meant to be on the vehicle, so all in fine order. The engines are just lovely units, smooth, quiet, tractable, pulls beautifully through all of the revs. It's just a very sweet unit. Cam chain driven, no cam belts to worry about either. Engine then feeds through into the auto gearbox. Again, just brilliantly engineered, lovely smooth shifts, designed obviously to extract the best out of the car in terms of economy and performance. It does a lovely job of it, and like the engines, have a reputation for being incredibly tough and reliable. Notwithstanding that, you should still do the same checks you should do on any automatic gearbox. Just make sure all the gear changes are indeed smooth, and that when you select drive and reverse from stationary, that there's no sort of clunks or delays in engagement, and there's nothing at all on the car. It's absolutely perfect. The whole car just drives incredibly tight, as close to new as you'll ever feel in a used car. Steering of the car really nicely weighted. The whole car, it doesn't feel like a sort of SUV, which can feel quite truck-like normally. This just drives, like a good family car should, sort of like a saloon or a hatch. Steering's really accurate and precise. Car follows faithfully. Track's absolutely dead straight. There's no vibrations at this speed or any speed up to the legal limit. And just, as I said, just feels wonderfully crisp and tight on the road. Same goes for the suspension. I mean, the CR-V is the best-selling SUV in the world, and it's easy to see why. When you're going through corners like this one, the car just there's none of that sort of pitching or wallowing that you get with loads of cars of this type. It should be, almost like commercial vans in the way they loll up through corners. This just, you turn in a little bit sort of quicker than normal. It just holds its line absolutely faithfully and with minimal kind of motion going on. What I'm looking for when I hit this bump here, which is one I try and pick up on, that one there, it's a horrible bump. Just listening out for any rattles and knocks coming from the suspension that shouldn't be there, and there's nothing at all. It's absolutely spot on. Brakes on the car, I'm just going to give them a bit of a shove. Bear with me 1 second. Hold on to things, but really good, powerful brake pedal on the vehicle. I'm looking for, especially on automatics, any kind of pulsing or vibrations coming back through the brake pedal, and there's nothing at all. It's absolutely perfect. Coming inside, beautifully built. I love this. I mean, this is classic, so it's getting a bit darker now. It's a bit late for doing one of these videos, so I do apologise. Coming into kind of autumn, winter months, it's just lovely to have this lighter interior, because it really does brighten up the interior of the car wonderfully. Adds sort of kind of a more natural light, especially with a panoramic roof. Our car, we've got a CR-V. It's got a full black leather interior. I would always have one of these out of choice. The blacks are lovely. Some people prefer them, completely understand that. Personally, I like these because as it starts to get darker, it just doesn't feel as dark and sombre inside. And in particular, in the summer, the black interiors get red hot, like all the black interiors. So if you're wearing shorts, the back of your legs can sort of burn. These are just lovely. They really are. I really, really like it. It's done tastefully as well. Quite often the pictures don't really do justice to it. It's a really lovely interior. Everything working as it should. Sat nav, as you can see there, working perfectly. Dual zone climate control, which can give you different temperatures side to side, blowing out ice cold air. Heated seats, again, working very efficiently indeed. Dash binnacle in front, simple, easy, legible dials. Just minimal information, but what it does, it gives you perfectly. Lovely small diameter leather bound steering wheel, feels like new to hold as well. Just the whole car has been beautifully looked after. We've not even cleaned it yet. It's hardly going to need a clean. It's in beautiful condition in here. This is a four-wheel drive version of the CR-V. There is no buttons to press to engage it because it does it for you. Again, Honda worked out very quickly that most people will be driving as I am today, where you don't need four-wheel drive on. Because the problem with permanent four-wheel drive is it's permanently on, quite clearly. And that unfortunately means you're going to get through your tyres more quickly, you're going to use more fuel, and you're going to put more mechanical stress through the car. The way this works is very simple. Should you start to lose grip through the front wheels, through the front wheel drive, it instantly brings in the rear wheels seamlessly to give you four-wheel drive, and it's incredibly efficient. We tow a caravan with ours, and I've never come close to getting stuck with it. Its simplicity also, by the way, gives it its reliability, because nearly 30 years selling Hondas using this system, and we've never so much as put a spanner on the four-wheel drive system of a Honda, in our experience at least anyway. As I said at the start of the video, the point is just to show the car in operation. It drives absolutely beautifully. As always, if you've got any questions, don't hesitate, do give us a call.